everybody, Erica Serwin here from Pink Buckaroo Designs, and today I'm going to show you how to make these two little pockets. My original reason for making this project was I had a request for like a napkin ring, and this is kind of where I went with it. This would be a really cute table place setting for your upcoming Thanksgiving holiday or any kind of party that you may be having. So it could hold a napkin and your utensils. And then I also made another one using the same stamp set, but just showing that you could put treats in it as well. Okay, so two uses for one design, one project. So we're going to use a stamp set called A Corny Thank You. This stamp set has a coordinating punch, which is always fun, makes your crafting go faster. And we're using the square pillow box framelit, and it looks like this. To make the pillow box, you need to cut two of these. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to use this square pillow box to create these little pockets. So once you have cut two of these, and I did mine out of craft cardstock, you want to generously put on some fast fuse on that tab. Now I say generously because craft for me seems to come apart a little bit easier than regular cardstock, and fast fuse is my go-to. It holds everything. So I feel like if it's giving fast fuse some trouble staying together, then it must be the craft. So you could use Tombow on that too, but I've told you guys I'm the worst when it comes to liquid adhesive, so I try to stick to fast fuse. The other option would definitely be the tear and tape. So I put those together. You can see I folded that other tab in and just folded this over and stuck them together. Now we're going to fold one side in, but before we do that, I want to cut this one off. Now I know we don't enjoy hand cutting, but don't worry, there's a line there. Just go slow, and just know that you're going to cover most of this up with a doily anyway, so it doesn't matter. You'll be all right. All right, so we're going to fold these two bottom ones in. Kind of need to give that little score line some help. Put some more fast fuse, and I think I've run out of fast fuse. Come on, let's see, maybe it's just stuck. There we go. All right, you're going to put some fast fuse there and fold it in. All right, now I like to use the side that doesn't have the rough edge. Can you see how that's a rough edge? Now this one looks a little rough because I didn't fold it very well, but this is more of the edge I want to see where the flap folding back. Let me show you on these. You can see how this one I didn't do that, and you can see this rough edge here. I don't like that. I like it better when that flap is folded back and it's just a smooth edge. So think about that when you're putting yours together. Now I'm just going to take some soft suede and go around the edges with my sponge. Give it a little more oomph instead of just being plain. All right, so now let's do the acorns. We're going to do the acorns first. Actually, let's put the doily on first because there is something I need to show you about this. These are our paper lace doilies, and I'm just going to put some fast fuse on one side, the front half. And originally I just took it and folded it in there, but I found that I didn't get a very smooth fold. So you want to take your scissors and cut in. That way these can kind of fold over a little bit inside. Well, look at that. Good thing that that is on the inside, guys. See, you know, this is the real life of a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. Most of the things I make start out that way, but look, we'll just tuck it in, and you would never know. All right, there we go. All right, so let's make our acorns. You're going to get a piece of Whisper White, and I'm going to show you how to stamp these so that you don't waste too much paper. Because our punch has two images that it punches out, sometimes we waste a lot of paper. So I'm going to show you how to do that. So first, I'm going to stamp my acorn bottom in soft suede here on the bottom. And then I'm going to stamp my acorn top in crushed curry, and my other acorn top in Cajun craze. Okay, you see how those are upside down? Now, when I start, I can take this, and this wasted space over here is going to be on paper that I've already punched as I slide down. So I can punch that one. Let's get that extra piece out of there. punch that one. Get all that trash out, and look, see, as it's punching, this is not punching anything wasted. It's punching over things that I had already punched. All right, and now this one is the whole shape of the acorn. All right, now ahead of time, I also punched a whole acorn shape out of our gold foil. I really like using the gold foil during the fall. I think it's very pretty. All right, I'm going to put the yellow, the crushed curry there on the soft suede. And I'm going to take the Cajun Craze and put it on the gold one. Then I have a 2-inch punched corrugated cardstock circle. This is fast becoming some of my favorite product in the catalog. You know what, before I move on, I wanted to show you right here. One thing I did is I trimmed off the little stem of that back acorn, because we don't need 2 little stems there. All right, as I was saying, corrugated cardstock is quickly becoming my favorite go-to for texture. I really like it. It comes in craft and white. All right, so I put those on with dimensionals. And let's get some crushed curry twine. I'm going to double it, use 2, just to give our bow a little more fullness. Hold that center and pull those ends, and it will make your bow even. All right, now I'm going to use a glue dot right here. Stick your ribbon or your twine on the glue dot and use your paper snips to move it over. All right, there we go. Now the last thing I did was I got some of the gold designer series paper. This is in the neutral stack. This was a new addition to the paper stacks that I really like. I cut it out with one of our banner framelits, and I'm going to put it right there in the middle and move these guys right there. All right, so there's the first design. Cute, cute, cute. Very fall. All right, now for the second one, we're gonna make a pumpkin. Now I don't do much punch art, but I do love a punch art pumpkin. I think they're very, very cute. I got the 1 3/4 inch circle punch and cut out 3 Cajun Craze circles. And I'm using the Cajun Craze ink and a sponge to just kind of sponge those edges. I like the way the pumpkins look when you sponge the edges. Now I'm going to use some fast fuse to overlap 2 of those pumpkins. Then I'm going to take some Stampin' Dimensionals, one at the top and one at the bottom, and we're going to put that one right there in the middle. Now again, back to my corrugated cardstock. Ah, my stem ran away. Where did it go? Here it is, my corrugated cardstock. This is the craft. I just took about a 1/4 inch strip, and I'm going to adhere it to the back, and then I'm going to take my scissors and just cut that at an angle. All right, from the same Acorny Thank You, I got the Thankful image, and I stamped it in crushed curry and cut it out with a matching framelit. And I'm going to take these edges of my dimensionals, because this image is a little bit too narrow, whoops, for our regular fat dimensionals. So I save those edges for these things that are a little bit too skinny. All right, we're going to put that there. And now here I have one already prepared. Let's get the doily on it. Remember, you want to just cut in like that. Let's see if I can do it without ripping it this time. Be gentle, be gentle. Ah! Man, these doilies are giving me a hard time today. And I love these doilies, I really do. All right, let's go, let's do this. For the sake of time, we're just gonna stick those in. All right, now we need a few more dimensionals. Guys, if you have never added dimensionals to your order, I highly recommend it. They're very inexpensive, and they add so much to a project when you start lifting things up and putting them at different dimensions. It really is fun. All right, another double crushed curry twine bow, and we will be done. I hope that this project inspires you maybe to make something for your Thanksgiving table, or to think about giving treats during a time that we aren't necessarily giving treats, just to tell people that you're thankful for them and that you're grateful. And it's a great excuse to make a cute little punch art pumpkin. All right, you guys, there it is. I hope you like these projects, and I hope you can find a use for them. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.